Cardano to $100. Trump reveals last secret warning to invest in Cardano. Cardano ADA news today. Former U.S. President Donald Trump says cryptocurrencies, including Shiba Inu, are potentially a disaster waiting to happen. In addition, he said that they may be fake. His comments followed another when he said Bitcoin seemed like a scam. Today we're going to talk all about what warning Trump gave about crypto and Cardano. So watch this video till the end, because today's video is going to be a bomb. Welcome to Cardano Land, your daily dose of Cardano. If you're interested in everything around Cardano, this is the place for you. Subscribe if you want to stay updated with all the Cardano news, predictions, and stay one step ahead in the crypto world. Make sure to hit the like button for us to provide you with more Cardano news. Don't forget to enable all notifications to join our weekly cash giveaway pinned in the comments. Before we get to our topic, let's take a look at the chart and see what the price of ADA is doing on the 18th of September, shall we? The Cardano price analysis for today is bearish, as the market has been unable to proceed past the $2.45 mark after a strong rise in recent hours. As a result, we anticipate ADA USD to retreat and attempt to revisit the $2.20 to $2.30 support area. Over the last 24 hours, the cryptocurrency market has been in a downward trend. Bitcoin dropped 0.78%, while Ethereum declined by 2.48%. Avalanche, AVAX, is still the most successful, with a gain of 9%. The price of Cardano declined from $2.80 to the $2.40 zone between Saturday night and Sunday, a price action that was blamed on profit-taking traders. The cryptocurrency's price has fluctuated in a daily range of $2.4 to $2.442, suggesting little volatility in the last 24 hours. The total trade volume has declined by 28.77% and stands at $3.027 billion, while the overall market capitalization trades at around $77.34 billion as of this recording. In the past week, Cardano has seen considerable consolidation in a broad range. ADA USD began a several-week ascent after an immediate spike to $3.05 swing high days ahead of the Alonzo upgrade. The Cardano price action dropped to $2.5 around the end of August before triggering a rebound that rose by approximately 25% to the $2.9 region, thereby testing resistance once again. The price dropped rapidly to $2.30 over the following week, where support was established and retested several times. On Monday, the Cardano price attempted to break resistance at $2.49, but got rejected multiple times, indicating that bears were still in control. A decline to the $2.30 mark ensued, followed by a consolidation period back to the $2.4 region today. Longer term, the next 24 hours will be bearish for Cardano due to a sharp drop to $2.40, followed by hesitation during the previous hours. As a result, ADA USD is expected to reverse once again and look to test the $2.20 support for another 24 hours. Now let's get back to the topic. The former President of the United States, Donald Trump, has branded cryptocurrencies a potential disaster waiting to happen. The ex-leader also expressed his doubts and worries about digital money, saying that it could be fake. Trump told Fox Business that he hasn't, and never would, invest in cryptocurrencies, because he likes the currency of the United States. He went on to claim the others were potentially a disaster waiting to happen. "I feel that cryptocurrency hurts the United States currency," he said. "I think we should strengthen. We should be invested in our currency, not in cryptocurrencies. They may be fake. Who knows what they are? I was never a big fan of crypto." Trump also warned it was dangerous to invest in crypto assets since they're certainly something that people don't know much about, adding that he never was a big fan. The former president has often criticized Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies in general. In June this year, he said Bitcoin seemed like a scam. "I don't like it because it's another currency competing against the dollar," he complained. "I want the dollar to be the currency of the world. I'm not a fan of Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies, including Cardano, which are not money and whose value is highly volatile and based on thin air. Unregulated crypto assets can facilitate unlawful behavior, including drug trade and other illegal activity." On the other hand, Securities and Exchange Commission Chairman Gary Gensler recently said he supports digital currencies, but he argued that the field is not going to reach any of its potentials if it tries to stay outside of our laws. Trump, during his tenure in the White House, supported both a weak and strong dollar. While the dollar is weak, it is more attractive and cheaper for foreign countries to buy U.S. goods. During his long battle with China, Trump frequently accused the nation of keeping its currency, the yuan, intentionally low to make exports cheaper. Donald Trump's statement a day after El Salvador President Nayib Bukele decided to formally adopt the digital currency as legal tender. Bukele said on Saturday that he will send a bill to Congress next week to make Bitcoin legal tender in the Central American nation, touting its potential to help Salvadorans living abroad send remittances home. In the short term, this will generate jobs and help provide financial inclusion to thousands outside the formal economy, Bukele said in a video shown at the Bitcoin 2021 conference in Miami. This makes El Salvador the first country in the world to adopt the digital currency. The decision has been taken with few concerns by the International Monetary Fund, IMF. On the issue of remittances, Bukele said that currently, a big chunk of those $6 billion is lost to intermediaries. By using Bitcoin, the amount received by more than 1 million low-income families will increase in the equivalent of billions of dollars every year. Trump's warning about Bitcoin and other cryptos is very bad for ADA, because most of Trump's fans are also against Bitcoin and ADA. Now let's talk about, will Cardano eventually reach $10? One of the most debated news about Cardano is its undervalued price point. Experts continue to stress that Cardano is underpriced. Justin Burnett, a well-known crypto trader, gave his 1 cent on the current underpriced digital currency. In his words, the bull run is not over for ADA yet. For the past 6 weeks, Cardano's price has been moving sideways, and this could translate that the crypto market doesn't believe it's overvalued at all. Yet there is a strong possibility of a price breakout in the nearest future. Justin stresses that a coin trading sideways for a long time is a sign for a likely uptrend, one that he anticipates for Cardano, and has since expanded his crypto portfolio accordingly. Any buy decision within the region of $2.15, $3.19, and $3.2 is good, as Justin suggests. He believes that Cardano could do a 10 times from its current price and reach the $10 level in 2021, adding that if Cardano reached $20 and even $30, he would not be surprised. Though a bold statement even for Justin, a crypto expert, the crypto market can be full of surprises. A coin could moon in a split second, but logic will suggest a longer timeline to achieve those price points. Again, the crypto market is highly volatile, and you should not base all your buying decisions on tweets and podcasts alone. However, this information helps you to have an understanding of what you can expect going forward. In this case, almost all predictions, if not all, point to a possible price explosion for Cardano ADA, and you may likely witness ADA reach the price point of $10 in the future. Well, that's it for today's video, guys. Also, we would like to mention that this is not a channel intended specifically to provide financial advice, and we do not ask you to invest in any company. This is merely a channel directed towards bringing educational content to your doorsteps. With that in mind, before you invest in anything, we recommend you do thorough, wide-spectrum research on the topic, and make sure to subscribe and give us a thumbs up. See you next time on Cardano Land. Bye!